welcome back. We are playing as Turkey is in Victoria 3. We are doing pretty good right now. In the interim, as we unpaused, we managed to get Russia back into our market. Last episode, we broke up Qing quite a bit more. So now they're really not okay. If you take a look at their market, this is where their market center is. Everything else is cut off. So I'm expecting them to collapse, and we will try and pick up the pieces. This episode, what we'll be doing is we will actually have a nice building queue because we've cut down to 3.3k. I think this is a nice number to kind of sit at. I think we can keep that going. Also, we will be trying to integrate the French and the British into our market because notably, they are not great powers right now. And so we'll kind of be doing that as well as trying to experiment with some new laws. Right now we're getting rid of protected speech because, well, the people want to get rid of it a little bit. And getting rid of it, if we can do this, we will get a little bit more authority, and there's no downside since we've researched all the techs, I think. Or we are currently, yeah, we've researched all the techs. No more technology to research, so the tech spread bonus is useless. So in theory, except for making your interest groups upset, once you research all the techs, outlawed dissent is best. Okay. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're going to take an unpause, and I think we do have currently a war going on, so we're going to try and finish up this war. We will also be trying to start a war here with Germany, I think, and trying to bust them up. We are trying to get it so that we are the only one great power, and we can get everyone into our market. I don't think we're going to be able to do this by the end date, because there's only 11 years left, but a big part of what we're doing is we're just playing to the end date in order to get the Tycoon achievement. We are running a bit of a deficit, a pretty big deficit, and this is, I think, some residual pain off of just readjusting from getting rid of a whole bunch of, like, welfare stuff as various things just readjust. Our investment pool transfer is quite small for, like, what we've been doing, if I recall correctly, and I think it's small because a lot of these buildings are unprofitable because the people want to get paid so much that they aren't working. They're not fully staffed, the standard of living needs to drop, and then readjust, and so I think that's what this is, largely. Although we are getting a lot of construction done here in the one province we took from China, because insanity, they have, like, a cap of, like, 800 or, like, 1,400 arable land in these states, which is just insane, and so we also are working on getting rid of that. As for this war, this is just one that Russia used an obligation to pull us into. It's really not a big deal. We have an unhealthy economy. We didn't ask. Oh, insufficient taxation capacity in place. Well, we will increase this a couple more levels then. And we should make short work of this war. We have our guys going to all those fronts. And then we are also we have a ton of bankrolls going off to the right. Sorry, my camera blocks some of them. And so we will be trying to, just kind of checking in. I think a lot of these we can't invite in yet because we don't have them liking it. I really don't think that should be as big a notification, but we generally will need backroom dealings exposed. Oh no. Well, definitely don't mind him losing popularity. Let's see if we can. Alright, we still have 5% to enact revoked assemblies, so I think what we will do is cancel and go for oh, we can't go for women's suffrage. We must not have them in the there's another one we wanted to do. We have laissez-faire free trade. Yes, we also wanted to switch to graduated taxation because this will increase demand and it will be a progressive tax. We will get paid a lot less, but we currently have a really large gold reserve and a huge investment. Oh, I didn't realize the investment pool is growing. Okay, so see, we have this transfer that is quite small, but the investment pool is growing by 2.5 mil, so this will be unlocked when we start building other stuff. So we're going to try and switch to graduated taxation. Although the economy is unhealthy, we can just wind up taxes as well, so we're doing fine. Let's take a look. I don't think we have I'm mainly checking to see if we can take on debt with a lot of these, because I know we do not have a favor or a hook or whatever it's called. So Russia's in our customs union, so we can stop bankrolling them. Unless we wanted to get them as a subject. I don't think that's necessary, though. Are we still building a whole bunch of these? We are. They're about to complete. That should take care of this for the most part, but if it doesn't, we'll figure something out. And then we will increase livestock by, let's say, I don't know, 100? That's not 13, that's 130. Sweden gets enforced on. We'll up that by 100. This number is not the least scary looking, but we're not getting any transfer currently because we're not working on industries. So maybe we should switch back to agrarianism, Kappa. Alright, tools are relatively profitable. East Borneo, I don't even think that's integrated. Did we integrate it? Oh, we are working on integrating it. Well, why don't we take you up to 50 now, and let you do you, my guy. Well, this number's growing. Still, I think a little bit of pain, but still, we could just take it. Like, we could take it on the chin with a $500 million thing going on here. Let's make sure our guys are assigned to fronts. They're not. The war is over. Okay, perfect. Are you okay, Sweden? Sweden's gotten some problems. We would want to invite them to our customs union, but we currently don't have enough Diplo to bankroll them. So we'll put that on the back burner and probably start a war here. Now, what type of war do we want to start? I wish we could start a war to release a subject. We cannot. We can try and conquer a state. I do believe the best heuristic for that is we are going to take a look at where it has a lot of oil or lead. It's funny, we actually need lead more than oil, but maybe we should look for lead. Alright, they don't have any coastal lead in Germany. 54 lead mines. But they do have coastal oil. So we can declare for Hanover. Let's see how much infamy that will cost us. I think we're quite reputable. Yeah, so I should just use the lens. That is a lot. That will make it hard to pull people into our union. And some of these are small. We could just take a treaty port. I wouldn't hate a treaty port in Hanover, actually. It would not be the worst. Because we could get adjacency to the Netherlands. This, here would also be okay. I'm not going to try and pronounce the name. And, we could just try and humiliate them. We could look to integrate one of our subjects. I think we have this here. How are you feeling? You're neutral about us, so we can just annex you. Okay, let's just do this. We'll raise our entire army, and then he should back down. We have to pay a ton while we have this army raised, but it's really not a big deal. And we'll make some more clothes, I think. Clothes aren't profitable at all. We are currently making tools. Oh, nothing's profitable. Ugh, just pain. This is why our economy's like suffering. Demand for everything is like spiraled. Huh, okay. Glass is the one thing. Except the problem is we are like nearly running a shortage of the input for glass. So same with furniture. Although I guess we got a little bit more hardwood. Trying to get up to the 51 number, the magic number, if you will. We'll handle the other ones later. longer build resources or agriculture. You could tell everything's just kind of really already fully expanded, basically. Oh, yikes. Alright. And now we have a huge surplus. I think we might have gotten middle managers or what have you. The thing that gives you a bonus. We're still running an unhealthy economy. We could delete mills. We dramatically increase the amount of mills we have, and it's really not necessary. Although I'd hate to just build them and then delete them. Looks like they did just back down, actually, here. So we can build more of this, I guess. That should be 2 infrastructure. You're chilling. You're more than chilling. You got way too much infrastructure. So we'll delete one. Okay. Why can't we must have a truce with some of these guys? Because I would like to make some of these a subject. Huh? What about here? Hooligan. Ah. Return the state to Turkey? I don't understand why that's a return state. But sure, let's go with this one, because we will get our fight with Germany, which is what we really want. Hopefully they don't back down. We will need to recruit generals, I think. Arabia HQ has got a huge amount of extra. He looks pretty good. Ethno-nationalist. I haven't seen this ideology before. We'll promote him once, I guess. He seemed pretty good. And then recruit another general in the same spot. He's not the greatest, but he is Intelligentsia. So we'll just promote him twice. And this should make it so that we're good. Roughly. We got a couple ones left over in a couple spots. I think we just want to leave the South China guys at home anyways, so we're not going to recruit a general for them. Okay. Now, let's add a bunch of war goals on Germany. Wow, we can sway. I want to puppet to door. When the moon hits your knee and you mispronounce trees, sycamore. So I think we want to liberate some countries. I'm just trying to think if we want to also try and puppet one of their allies. Let's see the cost. I think I like puppeting Tidore. We want to acquire a little bit more infamy in this war because we're currently sitting really low. And we want to always be losing infamy. If you're not losing it, you're losing it. If you are not using your infamy decay, you're losing it. And then, where's... so I know Bavaria is big. Oh, this is just pain. We can't liberate Austria? Alright, Bavaria. Hungary. And what else? If this was EU4, I'd be wanting to liberate. Lombardia, probably? I don't know which the next biggest one is. Maybe Westphalia. Although we want to do people we think we can get trade agreements with, so let's do Lombardia. And then we can also afford war reps. Can we sway anyone? And I think we actually don't want to mobilize everything. But we do want to get guys assigned to fronts. We will take one of the big guys. Put it on the main war goal. Now we got these fights with Portugal. Last time, just a couple little stacks was able to do it. We'll have the same philosophy. And then this front, or these two fronts. And then we will mobilize the rest when the war breaks out, and we will not mobilize them early. And look, we're recovering. Our people are healing. Okay. Brazil doing alright. They are part of our customs union, so we want them to do alright. A bunch of these guys abandoned Germany. It's funny. So I guess the ones that I had already mustered up, I might as well put on the fronts. We have the classic, really fun time UI experience of the scrolling. Ooh. Great Britain and Spain, are they joining in? No? He's fearful. Don't like that. Don't back down, bud. You can do it. We believe in you. We don't believe in him. Qing sides with Germany. Well, it's unfortunate. It's actually really unfortunate that we don't have any maneuvers left. We would like to break apart Qing. We will mobilize and send some people to these fronts. I think we'll mobilize a little bit extra for this front. That's wild that just these 10 have like such a high defense against that. Your eye, or when the moon hits your knees, and you mispronounce trees, sycamore. Yeah, we just need to like increase consumer demand for stuff. I don't know. We need need more demand somehow for goods. We can export the goods, I suppose. The finished goods as much as we can, at least. Oh god, this place must have... Yeah, we're way... We need a ton of railways here. I just thought about that. And let's see if we can export anything. What's really cheap? Ugh, that's so cheap. Well... Not really gonna consume that many. Not exporting to the people I'm about to be at war with. It seems like not the winning play. And I know we were trying to get them in our market. Nope, can't quite do it yet. Let's see if we can export more stuff. So the whole point is we're trying to make our places more profitable so that they will hire. Oh, this late game lag is killing me. Planes. British does have a little bit of demand, so do the Italians. I'm mainly caring about how much of the goods we can export, not the price or the value. Wow, we can export a lot of tools. Tools are expensive in several markets. Some lag. We don't mind about running a lot of these trade routes ourselves. Engines are cheap too. Maybe we can export engines. Oh no, they back down. They back down. Son of a bitch. Alright, well. Big sad. I was hoping to get our fight. Now we have a longer truce with both them and China. Strong play on their part. And we have to try and pick a different fight. But with who? Be happy with us. Stop. Okay. I think we might want to... Nope, can't. We gotta scroll out so that we can, when we click on them, we can do stuff. They're not in our thing anymore? I guess they got ejected at some point. Just invite them to the customs union. Welcome back, my friend. prices of all this stuff coming up is a good sign for us. What are the war machines? Nah, the war machines factories are not profitable. Taxation theft. Well, I don't want to take the decreased tax rate, so we're just going to abandon this for now. And try and switch to old age pension, which I think is better. I suppose it doesn't hurt to just add a couple rails here, because we are going to a couple more rails, because we are going to build into it. Take a look. Support more declared interest. I'm pretty sure we have max, but let's just make sure we have interest everywhere. You have an interest and then you lose it. It doesn't like re-auto apply it. It seems. Where's the other place we can build this? East Borneo? Okay, fair enough. Our place in China is the other one. Annex? Oh no, wait. Relations are hostile, but they are conciliatory. I think Italy is the other one we kind of want to break up. So actually, let's take a look at Germany real quick, because we want to export to the German market as much finished goods as we can. So let's send cannons, or artillery, is what they're called. Which is actually nice, because when they fight with us, they will not be able to support their military. We don't want to export any raw resource, just finished goods. Groceries. I think we are exporting liquor to them. We're not. Telephones. Telephones, small arms, fine art. Probably send them radios as well. Explosives, maybe. We could also send those to the British. And then, okay, what's cheap in your market? Steamers doesn't help. Silk, I think. Maybe we can import from them? I'm not sure where they have cheap silk. Coal, we could definitely, coal and iron definitely can import. I think we're already sending them clothes, and that's why clothes are cheap. Can import meat as well. That's not that profitable. It's fine. Hopefully that will help us be able to dump more of our goods into people's markets. Yeah, God, so many unemployed. It's terrible. Maybe maybe women in the workplace was a mistake. Alright. Kind of trying to keep an eye on if we get industrial boom. I actually don't know which one we want. Probably this. I think they have similar effects, increasing services throughput. We do want to declare a war. Why can't we... We must have a... I mean, we have to have an interest in this region, right? Yeah, we do. So we must have a truce with them. Could fight Great Britain. Could open Sokoto's market. Could just open Darfur's market. And mobilize everyone. This is mainly a map-paving war. And the mobilizing will increase demand for the goods. Which we are pro-increasing demand for goods. What? The whole reason we incorporated Hokkaido was because the trade center was there, and then the trade center moved. Maybe it moved because it's cheaper to have it in Sakhalin because this is incorporated. Big sad. Is that also true? So here we did the same thing. There's trade center there. Did one move. Now there's another trade center. We did that here. There's still trade center still here, but did another one? Is it moved? There's now another one. That I guess is just more profitable. Are we slow on taxes? No. And we will try and get ahead of admin requirements. And infrastructure requirements. And we're not fully building, but a lot of these buildings aren't going to be profitable anyways, because there's just not enough demand for the goods, which is unfortunate. Great Britain's importing tea. I don't even think to send that to him. We have an obligation, so we're going to absolve to make them happier with us overall. Checking for obligations that I didn't notice. So we're going to absolve to make him friendly. Oop, we can take on debt. Dodge him. Let's see if we can get them in just using the customs union. We can. So we're going to stop bankrolling them. That's Da Chang right there. Russia's declared Sweden to be their rival. Let's start bankrolling Sweden. Propose a trade agreement. We're so close to getting it. So the max you can get from the max bonus you can get from trade volume of trade is 25. So even if we increase more trade, it would not finish it out. All right, what's the war? Open Darfuri market. Love to see it. Oh, that's our war. I guess we should put some guys on that front. Do I not have a front with Darfur? What the hell? There's clearly a road that goes from here to here. That's really awkward if I don't have a front with them. I don't have a front with Darfur. This might be a low, boys and girls. Still expecting them to back down, but I can't get military access, and I somehow do not have a front with them. That seems like a bug. Or like visually, this state and this state actually have roads into there. Man, the market is really closed. So what are they adjacent to this? Where they have no road going through? They back down, but... I'm gonna try and get them in our market, so we're gonna improve relations. This is just a map painting exercise. Slowly rebuilding our Uber Chad market. Guess we should keep our eye out for our wars. God, we have so many people migrating. It is a bit of a problem. Been running a deficit for a while, and our gold reserves are going down. Our investment pool is absolutely huge. I'm not sure why it's not kicking in more. Oh, we could expand construction centers. Because our investment pool contribution is, like, it's going up by so much. Okay. We're gonna re-expand the construction centers. Just to pay people. Just a little bit, too. I mean, is it time for us to start deleting buildings only to rebuild them? It might be. Just to stimulate the economy. Probably want to resolve whatever going on here first. Wow, still don't have enough infrastructure. That should be good. I guess, maybe, probably. And the reason we have to keep construction going is because the capitalists will pay for it with the investment pool, and by keeping it going, it increases demand for steel and other things. We also have to find a war of our own before this war pops off. Let's clean this up. How do we not have a front with them? Whatever, we can land them, that's fine. Mostly expecting them to back down anyways. It's such a struggle to try and keep all this running, but struggle best it is. Now, the difference why some of these are profitable and the others aren't largely has to do with if they are doing what their PM is. Let's take a look, actually. Is Bone China just better at this point? Yeah. And increases demand for dyes. Okay. Let's switch it over and then see how things... Let's switch you to manual glass blowing. Houseware plastics would work better. And make a lot more glass. Use 20k more oil. I don't know if I have that much oil to spare. No, I don't. I could do it in a couple places. Let's find a place that's looking less profitable. So this is 7.9. And we'll set it to auto expand. About 11.6 we're gonna have to find. Alright. Land Fang sides with Brunei. Where is Land Fang? Well, we don't want to annex them outright. We got some decay going already. Italy's size was Brunei. Okay, well, we can beat up Italy. We do want to take war goals off of Italy. Not sure what their relationship with these countries is. I think it's just that you're in the trade union. We'll ask him to liberate Mexico and Colombia so we can try and pull them in. Actually, I think we want to conquer Colombia. So we'll ask that he liberate Mexico. I guess we could also ask for Panama and Greece. Now we do not have a border with them, unfortunately. Which would be a reason for actually having gotten Sardinia Piedmont as a subject. Brunei backs down, unfortunate. So we can declare another war, but they are now our subjects. So is Aish, whom we can annex. How much is this? Not too bad in the infamy front. We will annex them. And then we will mobilize everyone again. Oh, they're still mobilized. Perfect. And we need to add to the construction queue. God, nothing's profitable. Glassworks kinda is, since we swapped all that over. Okay. Furniture is, but, well, how close are we to a hardwood shortage again? Maybe, maybe we can do it, you know? Maybe we're not that close to a hardwood shortage. Darfur is mobile. What is this? Interesting. Sure, the not profitable ones are the ones that are making dies and the other one. Oh, just pain. So much pain. Nothing's profitable. I guess we'll do this. Our gold reserves keep decreasing. But it's like the bar is not moving. You know what? We must have just burned through an enormous amount of reserves in the industries overall. When they had the cash reserves of all the industries. Which is where the credit comes from. I think we're gonna kind of slow down. We can build construction centers and then just destroy them to increase demand. Somehow this is not employed. What happened to all the pops here? There's still peasants and unemployed people. Germany's having a bit of a thing. I do want to be able to take a bunch of stuff, but Piedmont. I think I can make this guy into a protectorate. We're kind of close. Yeah, I can. This will take a chip out of Germany, but I don't want the... Let's just see. I think we actually have a truce already. Yeah, so we'll just make the truce longer. So we'll side with the secession movement. Hopefully they ask for more from him, but they probably won't. And then we have to land Ish. Transfer is just like huge, the investment pool transfer. Obligation from Quinine or Xi'an. I don't think we'll be able to get them into a customs union just like that, but we can absolve it. Now they're friendly. We can take on Chengxi's debt. Resolve the obligation here. Resolve the obligation with Great Britain. Them into our customs union and then stop bankrolling. I will just defend Spain anyways, I don't need the pact. Perfect. Just inviting everyone to customs unions. Take on Serbia's... Wait. We're hurting relations with them. We will not take on their debt. We want to open up Sokoto's market so that we can pull them in later. I guess they're committed, so we will assign a bunch of guys who we're not going to try and land with. I don't think we have a bunch of weird random fronts. We have enough Diplo for this. Let's try and export some finished goods. One of the reasons we have really cheap furniture is our people consume a lot of luxury furniture because they're obsessed with it. I think amount's actually more important than profitability. And so that means we can build up more furniture manufacturers and still have them be profitable. Just checking how long we've been going. Okay, let's keep going. Export close to everyone. And by exporting, we're hoping to bring the price up. You know what? We might even want to switch off of free trade and go like export focus on some of this stuff. And just protect like the hardwood type things, because I think hardwood's just a problem. We could even roll back some labor-saving PMs just because we have so many unemployed people, right? And this will help get them jobs. It'll make the buildings more profitable. Specifically this one, because this consumes oil. Seems like a step back for society. Normally so like wildly efficient too. So wild. See, the thing is, I don't know if this is... Let's go to Basara specifically. So you're not even fully employed. Is it just saying this because you would be fully employed under the new calc, or is it saying it because... So Eastern Thrace? Yeah, so it's just saying it because they're not fully employed, and it's if they could get fully employed, which they can't. Alright, let's try and land them in the back. With this guy and this guy. I guess some other guys. It's gonna be painful for them here. Not sure where their main HQ is. Now let's take a look here if you got the infrastructure thing sorted. It is sorted and you are building more railways. Perfect. And it's still, these are the two profitable ones, so we'll go with these. So that you should use up 100 infrastructure, which is less than what we have, or just a little bit less. And so why don't we make also 5 more railroads? Ooh, not that many. I meant to click Alt. Whatever, I don't need to click Alt because I'm using the entire queue. On this war also broke out, so we will have to land Aish with someone. I guess we'll naval invade him instead. Let's do that. Gonna make short work of this front here. Very committal to trying to get the war goal. I respect it. We passed 5 billion. Let's go. Right. Munition. Jesus. It's just always the tools. That's profitable by a hair. Jesus, there's not enough consumption in the world. Once old age pensions ticks, which I think will help increase consumption, we'll take, if it's a bad tick, we'll take a look at something else. Alright, it's a bad tick, we're gonna try something else. We're going to try graduated taxation, knowing that it's going to decrease the amount we get in tax revenue. We will just increase taxes to compensate if we start, like, going into debt. It's not a problem. But the point of that is, I think that'll help increase consumption. Is this going to... Oh, they barely have any military here. Although notably, we have just been steadily increasing radicals over time. I think it's being fired from buildings, yep. Because they get hired and then fired. Really excited that 1.1 is going to be changing that, allegedly. We had a politician die, I'm guessing. We can take on Xi'an's debt. Join their war. guys. Sichuan. We'll do that and stop bankrolling. Hunan. We'll take on their debt and then we'll probably be able to invite them. We will accept. Can we invite you to the customs union? No, we'll start bankrolling the Crown, I guess, because they seem pretty amenable. Germany's having some trouble. We got the obligation from Hunan, so we could probably pull them in now. Okay. Oh, we got another obligation? Confused. They still have to accept. Maybe we double-clicked it instead of single-clicked it. Alright. The customs union grows. Excellent. Now we're hoping that this just expands Sardinia Piedmont, which is in our customs union already. Alright. Let's see if any of these will be profitable. Old Faithful here. Tools are always profitable. I guess we'll take a look at what people are consuming and how much. Luxury furniture. Man, so much on luxury furniture. And transportation. We can try and make transportation cheaper. The way we'll do that is by starting to switch some of these, more of these, over to steel passenger. I think that might also give some jobs too, in the aggregate, just because you have to build a lot more. Why don't we make 5 ahead of time here, and here, and here. Oh no, they don't need them. Oops. Where do we have a front? Let's do down our front. Oh, it's this. Okay. God, we put a 97 guy on that. Alright. See how France is feeling. Can't bankroll them yet. Why did a bunch of guys get unassigned from the front? This seems like a bug. cause you to just like straight up lose a war. And they get prac pretty quick if you notice it quick, but if you don't notice it quick, you're just like screwed. They wouldn't enact right of assembly. We can definitely do that. I think we will actually look to make you into a protectorate, just so we have a border with Italy, potentially. Alright. I think that we cannot start a war with them for quite a while. The 30s. So don't forget, I'm going to swap these over. We are looking to make transportation a bit cheaper with all this. Venezuela's having some problems. We're currently involved in a war. I suppose we can move everyone to that front. I think it should wrap up pretty quick here, but maybe not. Just kind of trying to keep on going. Should be able to get the achievement just next session, I think. Play a little bit longer for this one, so we can kind of guarantee that. All these guys into a customs union, or trying to. We'll absolve the... we'll just keep bankrolling him. Actually, let's take a closer look. Zealy. I'm going to take a look at their market and just try and do more volume of trade with them. So we can export them tools, steel, fertilizer, opium. Tool, steel, fertilizer, opium. I'm going to pause for this. Steel, tools, fertilizer. It is alphabetized, so opium. We will import from them fruit, iron, sugar, meat, tea. Fruit, iron, sugar, meat, tea, fabric. Fabric, sugar, tea, meat, iron. Sugar, tea, iron. Sugar, tea. We just have tea. We should. Where are you at? Take on your debt. Now will you accept? No? Maybe you just gotta let that tick. Are we importing fruit from them? I don't think we did do fruit. Did not. fish. Fish might not even be profitable. You're pending getting an obligation from them. Getting closer, maybe as the roots increase in size here. Take the enactment chance. Stop bankrolling now. We'll allow you to be annexed. Now we have a bunch of building we can do. Oh, I can't build that because it's a revolution. The revolution is a spread, and we'll do that. Probably actually check if we need. Yeah, well, we're gonna build up more, so probably fine. Just gonna build up the important industries first. I think that's just the 2 provinces. Yeah. Let's take a look at this place, how they're doing. A bunch more infrastructure. And that'll be all. There at least. Whoa, French capitalist revolts. Opium wars, what? Zili government has announced its intent to put an end to the opium trade in Zili. As yeah, we're not gonna shove it down their throats. In fact, they will just join our customs union. Oh, Germany's breaking up. Now, maybe we want to help revolutionary France. What are your politics? Council Republic, interventionism, free trade. They're not that dissimilar from ours. There's a closer, but France is still kind of mad at us. Maybe we can pull them in if we decide to help them out, but it's actually we can't grab a front with them unless. We can get them as protectorate. Or them as protectorate. So we can't actually join France because we can't gain a front. Don't really care who wins this. Join Revolutionary New Africa, I think. Well, they're not in our customs union. The Afro-American Uprising is. Okay. We will join the Afro-American Uprising.
free states can now join our customs union, I guess? Oh no, they're still revolutionary, so they cannot. So actually, why don't we... we want to damage relations with them, but I think we don't have enough to blow. Let's see if we can finish out some of this. Could if we offer them a customs union. We can if Zhili joins our customs union. Just finally our like 90-year-old generals are starting to die. We're still waiting on them. Okay, they accept it. So stop bankrolling, which I think will give us enough to damage relations with the free states of America, which feels bad, but I think we're going to try and puppet them. Or something. And then here, what we could do is we could join revolutionary. I think we'd want to actually join regular France, but we can't get on those fronts. Or maybe we can through Occitania. We could also just land them. Might just be better to deal with revolutionary France, though. I think that might be our line. Start bankrolling them. Let's take a look at our customs union. Really like to get Great Britain in. That would be big stonks. How close are we? Pretty far, but just because they're cautious. We can get another 100. Maybe we shouldn't care too much about Sokoto. Ah, it's not a lot, though, to maintain that. Belgium sides with France. So that means we could get a border now. They're cooperative already, though. If they're cooperative, I think we just join them. And then we, assign dudes to fronts. Doubt France backs down, but we should also assign some guys to this front. Let's check our infamy. It should be pretty low. Yeah, it is. That's a good sign. We're losing an interest in Rhine, so we can just declare it. Because we have extra declare interests. Revolutionary New Africa backs down, our generals get moved. Ooh, I forgot about all this. This hot mess. check the great power status. I think it's just me, Italy, and Germany now. Maybe we can build a little bit more here and here. We have a bunch of construction. Don't want that, actually. My bad. Really unnecessary to click Alt. I'm so used to trying to move stuff to the front of the queue, but queue is already... I need not the country lens locked. So that should increase standard of living, maybe? Standard of living's just been falling. There's not enough demand in the world for like what we want. Or we need more consumption. Love to not have this scroll up every time there is a... and they back down. Alright, so we will deal with revolutionary France. Set. Alright, we are bankrolling them. There's neutral genial. Okay, fair enough. Wait, what's this? Why are they the same colors for Great Britain? No, the world is cursed. This is the most cursed timeline. I think I'm gonna print screen that. Alright. It's just the same color. I guess we gotta get a blue Great Britain. That would be the memes. Oh, we're so close. We just need a most dangerous game. Barbaric. And a politician dies too. Well, people are migrating away now. God bless. Our standard of living's kind of been in free fall. Buildings aren't profitable. I think you are all built out. Let's check your infrastructure. You are fine. You're more than fine. You're way more than fine. Alright, we're going to delete 2 of these. We can't delete it because we have a revolution brewing. The armed forces join the movement. I suppose we could switch this to this instead. And that minus 220 infrastructure? Yeah, we don't have enough to do that. But we don't collect taxes from them, do we? Because they're not incorporated. Those people are free to migrate to places that have jobs. Luxury clothes are cheap. Nice. Ish. Really hoping that this law will help to increase demand. God, this is so cursed. Hopefully they're also not great power. Yeah, they're not. to get involved in a war, though. If you're not using your wars, you're losing them. Do not want to just randomly spike a... Oh, wait. I thought I was saying Great Britain would join them. We don't want to spike a war with Great Britain. That... Realize all. Not sure if the game is bugged at this point. Just seeing this being at minus for forever. But I think it's that our gold reserves are, the number is going down pretty quick now. But it still just has us with a fully pimped out thing. Bar. So the bar must have decreased dramatically. Alright, France swayed with the Haitian liberal revolt. I had a panic attack thinking they were swayed with Honduras. Expect Honduras to just back down. We are reputable with 13 infamy. And this huge Chad-ish market. Still don't have all of Germany like we had before, but we've added a lot of China. Poor China. It's not looking too good. Full place started. I think we will call neutrality here. What's this? Alright, we'll declare neutrality. We want to get them in our customs union as well. Did someone get swayed? What happened here? Why'd you join Great Britain, please? Stop. So now we have to think what we want to ask for from Great Britain, knowing that he probably just backs down anyway. Well, we could liberate, but we don't want to... We're trying to get them in our market, so we don't want to liberate people from them. Regime change them. Oh, that's too expensive. I mean, I guess maybe that. I don't know. Do need some more of this railroads. Obligation from France, we'll absolve it. So they're cordial. We'll actually also go to the market so we can try and... So they need radios, tobacco. Alright, we'll send them radios and tobacco. We don't want to send them all these natural resources. And then we'll also see about telephones. Furniture or clothes and furniture. Yeah, that will make money. Make our places more profitable. Steamers are even, so we could probably send them steamers and alcohol as well. We're fine with that. And we will import from them coffee, rubber, tea. Coffee, rubber, tea, meats. Where's the rubber? Try and assign duplicates on every front. It's probably the least important front. The least important guys there. And then we will look to land them as well. Down. Graduated taxation, please. Well, let's see if it's a good event. Alright, we do not need this at all. Go with the plus enactment chance. So now we're sitting on a 43% enactment chance for that. Forget about this. I don't think I care about that one. Well, maybe I care a little. Where's the fiver? So we will see if I can invite them to the customs union finally. Oh, so close, man. Hopefully he's not too mad at us after this war. We can invite Sweden to the customs union, yes. Invite Macron to the customs union. We wanted to protectorate them. We're damaging relations with them. We can get a trade agreement now. Oh, but they're a great power. They have become a great power. Not ideal. Really hoping we get the back down from them. Damn, we were really hoping we'd get France in. Luckily, this damages relations. It looks like we are starting to run out of... We need this again. Is there any place... No. No place in particular. I mean, we don't have qualifications problem, right? Fat throughput bonus. Not enough demand for groceries is the problem. Really didn't want that war to break out. Alright. like I took an important guy off the front. That guy back. Alright, let's try and just pain. It's all pain. Trying to get the max throughput bonus for them. We'll make short work of the war goal. Probably shouldn't have taken war reps from them. Ton of extra here, and they can make tea. If you build it, they come, right? So that works. That's not the one I wanted. Germany's having some problems. Is Germany not a great power anymore? No, they still are. They're just weak. It's not looking good for them. Wish we could decrease the number of things there, but we can't. I mean, they're all kind of making money. Bohemia's? Ah, they're back in our customs union. They did manage to sneak out for a bit. It's so beautiful. It's so big. It's so robust. The cursed France color really is a bit of a problem, though. Let's help out our boy. Man, I wonder what happened. We're getting so now our gold reserves. So maybe this thing is just bugged because our gold reserves is less than our negative tick. So every week we should be going under our reserves now. But we have a huge investment pool for building. Problem is we just don't have anything to build. Nothing we can build is profitable, really. I mean, there's Old Faithful tools, which are just barely profitable. Honduras, why don't we give them a white piece? Or actually opening their market seems fine. Okay. Do you have an infrastructure issue? Is that why you're not profitable? You do have an infrastructure issue. So we added 4, but is it just the case that you no, you really have an infrastructure issue? Okay, that's fair enough. Check out Hokkaido. Hokkaido's fine. Great Shing is not fine. They are not okay. Dirty Rev France. They can handle that. I think almost want to expel diplomats, but we don't want to increase our infamy by 10. That tooltip should also be red. Okay, so we are now paying interest. We'll pay interest for a bit. The thing was bugged out. Investment pool is huge, though. Maybe we should switch back to agrarianism, because the places that are really profitable are the places like the farms, because that's like the, you know, like the fishing wars are really profitable too. Don't you want to play with me? We get graduated taxation, which, hopefully, I'm hoping this increases overall demand and consumption. If not, we'll have to switch it back. Oh, we lost our feminist, which is unfortunate. We're gonna try and switch to old age pension again, though. Can't fight them yet. Really want to try and get the British market in our market. Nobody we're damaging with relations with is negative. Could puppet Sintang. cannot puppet Sulu. This calls in Sintang. I will figure this out in the interim, but for now, I leave you with the cursed French colors. During this episode, we kind of work to expand the market, build out as much as we can. We're obviously having a problem of we don't have input resources to do stuff, and all the inputs have gotten crazy expensive now. We're running shortages of multiple things, and it's difficult for us to create any industrial goods. There's also not enough consumption, so we just have like more production than we have consumption, and so we're caught in some kind of oh, these are crazy profitable. It's like the only thing, I guess. But if we take a look at like a place like, we're just clicking on a place, Konya, let's say. Look here. Your weekly balance is fine. Wasted profit, tax waste. What? Do you have insufficient tax capacity? No, you don't. Don't know what the tax waste is about, but it's just we can't get places fully employed. It does have a positive weekly balance. Why do you have no cash reserves, though? Because you keep trying to employ? Oh, this place is doing good. So it must be that they fire off people, they get a huge weekly balance, they try and rehire, and then they have to fire off again. Overall, just not very profitable. In a lot of these industries that are just like staying at semi-employed and they're just going up back and forth. We might have to switch to like PMs that use more labor. In general, I don't want to do this, but it seems like we also just like have a glut of extra labor in a lot of these places. Like 250,000 unemployed, so we might start switching that back next episode. But for now, I leave you with the cursed Great Britain and France. Have a good one. Have a better one than cursed French British colors.